You're right, guys, it's GameboyLuke here, and welcome back to the WBE. My name is GameboyLuke, the coach of the Bristol City Blazikens, and we are here today face off against Patters and the Newcastle Nidokings. I built my team like yesterday, so it's pretty fresh in my mind. As you know, we don't do team builders over here. I do want to apologize for last week's video. I don't know what happened. It's more or less probably my PC that's screwing up. Because I don't know if you don't keep up with me on Twitter, I have been buying new PC parts and should have a new PC, like, I imagine by at least, like, the end of next week. But I rendered out that video, and for some reason, it was in sync, like, in editing software, but it desynced for some reason afterwards, and I have no idea why. Like, I tried to re-render it, it just desynced again, and I was like, what is going on? So either the footage or my render process screwed up. So I apologize about that. Hopefully it won't happen this week. I have, time to render it out a couple times and figure out, if it does get desynced or whatever. But we're here. I built my team yesterday. It's somewhat fresh in my mind, so we should be good, and I should have a good idea of, like, where I need to be and what I need to do to beat Patters. I named my Pokemon differently as well, because Patters and I stream a lot together, so I've named them after emotes and Twitch references and stuff like that. So we have GB Albini here. You guys definitely let me know in the comment section, like, you're bringing Transform every week. It's no longer a niche thing. That's going to be expected. So I guess I could use that to my advantage. Like, if Patters does, start setting up, or, well, me using Transform, bringing Transform can scare people from setting up, because I could just Transform and steal all their boosts, or copy their boosts, rather. So we're not running Transform, but, like, he doesn't know that, so I need to use that to my advantage. We have U-Turn, Ice Beam, Psychic, and Earth Power, a Choice Scarf Modest set, which should put in some work. We have Patters Lemon, our shiny Lucario with Close Combat, Bullet Punch, Crunch, and E-Speed, with the Fightinium Z, Adamant, Justified. We wanted to make sure, because I'm pretty sure Patters has, like, Tyranitar and stuff like that. If he's going to, like, throw out Pursuits or Crunches or any type from a Dark move, you know what, it'll give me the boost. And I have 2 priority moves to help me, like, literally sweep his team if I get a boost. So those are there. I have the Vitamin Z for close combat drops as well, because I don't want to close combat something and it survive, and then I have the boost, and then it hit me back twice as hard. So that's there as an option. We almost went with the Expert Belt, but I thought with the Justified and with the potential knockoffs that Patters might throw at me, having Fightinium Z would definitely help. We have Frank Z, our Arcanine with Flare Blitz, Extreme Speed, Morning Sun, and Roar. Roar's mainly, like, I think hazards are going to be a really big thing in this game because of Patters like Entei and stuff like that. If we can get, like, the Stealth Rock set up and we can roar out a Pokemon, and he has to bring Entei back in, that's half of Entei's health gone. And then I can clear up with, say, for example, like Sneasel with Fake Outs and his priority, or Lucario and his priority. There are options there. We have Monka S, our Sneasel, who is Icicle Crash, Fake Out, Low Kick for Tyranitar mainly, and also Registeel and knockoffs. We're not running Ice Shard. I don't really feel like I've used Ice Shard a lot, so I made the decision to get rid of Ice Shard and put Low Kick on this thing instead, because it might come in handy if I've whittled down, like, Registeel. Or if I just want to, like, wombo the freaking Tyranitar. He's Story Nature. We have Phil's Rage Man, our Don fan with Impish 30 with Lumberry, because this might be a switch in for Entei, and if he's going to Sacred Fire me, I don't want to get burned, so we have the Lumberry just in case I switch him in. He hits me with Sacred Fire, I live it, and don't get burned, and then I can maybe punch back with something else later on. Earthquake, Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock, and Knockoff. And we also have Dan's game, our Venusaur, Calm Nature, Specially Defensive Venusaur with Leech Seed, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and Synthesis. And that is about it right there. I think he's specially defensive. So we have physical defense in Arcanine and in Donphan, and we have special defense in Venusaur. And then we have our mostly physical attackers, actually, and the only 2 special attackers we have are of Beanie and Venusaur. The rest of physical attackers all across the board here. But, yeah, I'm about to go ahead and connect with Patters. He just DM'd me saying he's ready. So I'll be back with you guys in a moment when we are connected with Patters. Alright, so Patters sent the invite. It's funny, because right after this battle, if I lose, for example, I have to be super, super not salty, because I have to, we have to stream after this, so this is gonna be really funny. Alright, participating team. Let's see. Alright, so I'm pretty sure my team is all locked in here. That's about right to me. Your battle with team 2. Yo, I'm getting so anxious. Again. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm super sober this time, though, so there's no way I will make... I still make stupid, like, decisions and stuff anyway, so... Alright, let me put this here so I can access my keyboard. Because I hate not being able to touch my keyboard when I'm doing this stuff. It's just too much stuff in front of me, like my microphone comes over, and then my 3DS is here, and it's just like, how do I access my keyboard? If I need to look up things. Alright, I have Paint open as well, ready to screen cap his chosen squad. I did look at his team, and there are Pokemon that I want him to bring, and there are Pokemon that I don't want him to bring. Like, they're literally, we thought that he was going to bring, like, the top 4 picks that he had. If I go to the page real quick and go to his squadron, what I don't want him to bring... Okay, so he's going to bring Mega Latios, Mimikyu, Tyranitar, Entei. Those are 4 Pokemon that we pretty much called he was going to bring. And then something like Registeel and Galvantula are the other 2. But, like, we also had to try and prep for all the Pokemon that he had. I wasn't trying to prep his entire team, but, like, we had to be careful and be wary of Pokemon like Hawlucha and stuff like that. And Decidueye and Scythertoad. But I looking at his team right now, I think the Pokemon he's going to bring are his top 4, being Latios, Mimikyu, Tyranitar, Entei, Registeel, and, like, Galvantula, something like that. So let's see. Let me get this quick print screen so I can copy his team. Am I right? No, he brought Seismitoad, Hawlucha, and Garbodor, which is very interesting. Okay. So he doesn't bring Entei, which is really good. Doesn't bring Entei, doesn't bring Tita. But he does bring Galvantula, and I have to lead with... I made this plan, I have to lead with Sneasel, because if he leads with Galvantula, and he gets those sticky webs up, that's gonna suck. And I need to basically threaten him out. I need to fake out, get rid of his Focus Sash, and then knock off and kill him. Done. Done. You're done, no. Basically, that's the plan. So if he does lead with it, I kind of want to fake him out instantly. But we'll see. Let's go, Patters. Let's throw down, honey. I think me and Patters are 1-1 in every league. In UCL Season 1, he beat me. I beat him in UCL Season 2, so this is like the tiebreaker, if anything. This is the tiebreaker. He leads on with big kicks, which is this guy. Interesting enough. Hawlucha is base 118, so he is faster than me, but I can still get the fake out off right here, so we'll take that. We'll take that. He is hella fast, dude. Why is this thing so quick? This thing outspeeds my entire squad. This thing outspeeds my entire squad. So I pretty much had to leave with Sneasel, because if he got the sticky webs up, we were gonna be in so much trouble. I'm gonna go ahead and get the fake out off on this thing. He is faster than me, but like with that burden, I'm just like, would he rather make it like adamant? Is my question. If he's not gonna pop it, he withdrew instantly. Okay, that's nice. So I have a funny feeling that he's not faster than me, and he brings in Totally, which is totally okay. So what I'm interested in knowing is how much damage I'm gonna do to this thing. If we bring Monka S and he has Seismitoad, just out of curiosity, if he's defensive, if he's physically defensive, knockoff is doing 42%. He can't kill me. But this thing literally can't touch my Venusaur, like in the slightest. So there's literally no reason for me not to switch into Venusaur here. Unless he goes to like Ice Beam or something, and I don't have Thick Fat up yet, but I can't really see him doing much apart from maybe trying to Scald me. So maybe Dan's Game is probably the best option here. Actually, this thing doesn't learn Ice Beam, so it's gonna have Ice Punch if anything, which is probably worse, but yeah, I don't see any reason not to go into Venusaur, and I outspeed Totally as well. I made sure that I didn't have negative speed investments in this Pokemon just so that I could outspeed Totally. That means I got rid of Earthquake, and I gave it Leech Seed instead because I feel like Leech Seed can come in clutch later on potentially. Like if I'm facing off against a Pokemon that has Leech Seed and I switch into Sneasel and I use a move and Life Orb comes down, I get the HP back from Leech Seed. So I'm gonna bring out Monka S, and I'm gonna bring in my Venusaur. I can tell he's giggling about these names right now. He goes for Stealth Rocks. Okay, that's fine. He gave me the free switch. So, right here, I want to make the prediction that he's going to predict me to go for a Grass-type move, and think about what his switch is going to be. He may go into Hawlucha. If he does, let's just see what my Venusaur does to Hawlucha, for example. If we go for the Hawlucha. Okay, so use a Power Hub set as an example. Sludge Bomb's doing like 68%, which is really good. But then I'm not really sure what to do after that. Like, we get some good damage off on him. There's the Leech Seed option too, just in case he decides to go to someone else. But Sludge Bomb is like a, you know, well-rounded play since it does damage to everything. And if he wants to go to Garboda, it's not doing a lot to me either. Or Lucha, if I was to go for Sludge Bomb and then switch into Donphan, we can take a hit from Hawlucha. So I think the safest play or the best play right here is either to... I'm just going to go for Sludge Bomb. I think going for the solid Sludge Bomb right here is a good play, because he is going to withdraw, obviously. And goes into YouTube, which is the Garboda. Okay, that's fine. Now... probably a defensive Mon, looking at the way his team is built. If we go to Venusaur again, I don't really know what this thing can do to me, really. A Gunk Shot's doing like 35%, but we can get Leech Seed off here, free. If he's going to start setting up Toxic Spikes, like, that's not a big deal, because I can go into a Pokemon off the ground. I think I have a Pokemon off the ground, do I not? I don't, but I have Lucario, so I can go to Lucario and switch back to Venusaur if I need to, if he starts setting up like Toxic Spikes and stuff. And I have the Lumberry on Donphan, which is meant to be for Entei, but I'm going to go for Leech Seed, because if he's going to sit in here and start setting up on me, like, I'm just going to do this to you. No reason for me not to. As he goes to Spikes, he's going to start setting up all his hazards right now. I'm trying to think of what the best thing for me to do here is. With the Leech Seed, I feel like I have to get rid of hazards like right now, because they're going to be a pain in the ass later on. So I'm going to switch into Feels Rage, man. I'm going to go straight into Donphan. I'm going to either Rapid Spin, because like I'll take the damage from like Rocks and Spikes right here, but he'll, like, I'm just going to get it back from the Leech Seed that he's going to throw at me right now. As he goes to Spikes again, I can just either Rapid Spin or go for the hard Earthquake. I have to be smart about what I do here, because I can go for Rapid Spin, and he's going to read the Rapid Spin, but I have to be like super smart about which Pokemon he's going to go into. If he goes to Seismitoad, he can get the rocks back up. I think I just Rapid Spin just for safety. He might go for Knockoff or something. Yeah, because I don't want the Seismitoad to come in, and he only used Stealth Rock, so I don't really know what Seismitoad wants to really do. Let's see, Size. I don't know if he's physically or not. If he's support, probably gonna have Scald. So yeah, I think Rapid Spin's a solid plan. He has nothing to like reflect it at all, so I'm just gonna go for Rapid Spin as he withdraws into Seismitoad probably. Goes into Bud. Oh, it's Ghost type. It's Ghost type. I forgot. Okay. Mimikyu. I forgot about the Ghost type. I completely forgot about it. Okay, he's probably gonna... I can just knock off here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for knockoff. Because I don't want... If he starts setting up on me, like... I am physically defensive, so I'm prepared for this thing. I can go for knockoff here and then just Earthquake next turn. It won't kill. I completely forgot that Mimikyu is a Ghost type. How do I genuinely must have thought that he was, like, in the back of my mind, not really thinking about it. That's fine. Not really thinking about it, that he is potentially either, like, Dark Fairy or something like that. So the Lumberry's gonna pop, that's fine. I'm gonna go for knockoff here. Does it knock off his item if he's disguised? Yes. Okay, so his item's gone. Okay, so he's gonna either Will-O-Wisp again. In terms of firepower and attack, do I need Donphan? I could go to Mew here, because Mew is especially offensive, and if he goes for Will-O-Wisp, I can synchronize pass it back to him. And that would screw over his Mimikyu. U-turn isn't really a... Yeah, I'm gonna do that, I think. I think that's what I want to do. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage from the rocks and stuff, but... he has no reason not to go for Will-O-Wisp again here. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. I'll synchronize pass this back to him. Because he doesn't have Cleric. He doesn't have Cleric, so that puts Mimikyu out of the thing. He's literally got no item and he's burned. Shadow Sneak is doing like nothing. I could have gone to Arcanine, but I think I feel safe going into Arcanine now. The only problem is that obviously he's just gonna switch into like Sideward Toad or something like that. I guess we can make a play from there, but I really need to get these rocks. I need to get rid of these rocks, like so bad. I can't do that while this thing is in here. At the same time, if he wants to Shadow Sneak me now, let's say like if I have Mew, if we have GBL Beanie, Mimikyu without a Life Orb, and is burned. Shadow Sneak is still doing like wait, nope. Is doing like 20% to me, and a Psychic will not kill. I can freely U-turn though. So if he wants to switch out, the Shadow Sneak's gonna. If I can get the second switch, then I can save myself taking damage. I'd rather get the second hand switch here if he Shadow Sneaks me, because Beanie can come in later on and do his thing. It's okay, because the burn doesn't do a great deal of damage either, so I'm not too worried about like taking damage. He stays in. He doesn't go for Shadow Sneak. So if he's not going for Shadow Sneak, he's either going for Will-O-Wisp again, predicting me to switch out into something, or he's going straight out for an attack. In which case, I suppose my Venusaur's probably a huge play, or even like Frankazi, because if we intimidate him, and then we bring Arcanine in. The only problem is I'm gonna take so much damage from those rocks with Arcanine. Then none of his attacks are doing anything to Arcanine. But I do have heals. I have Morning Sun, so I can go to Frankazi right here. I can come into Arcanine. It's doing a lot, but it's okay because this thing is gonna get intimidated. It's burned. It has no Life Orb. This thing is crippled completely. Shadow Claw, doing nothing. So, my prediction here is for him to go into his Sideward Toad. Unless he wants to just sack this thing off because he doesn't want it anymore. So in that case, I'm just gonna go for Morning Sun. If he's thinking I'm just gonna go for the KO here, I'm just gonna go for Morning Sun, get my health back up because he can't really put me back down. Then when I switch out, I need to get these rocks away, but he needs to keep Mimikyu around to stop me from rapid spinning. So we need to make the appropriate prediction when Donphan comes out to Earthquake. Or Knock Off for safety. Then when Mimikyu is out of the picture to go for Rapid Spin. I fucking forgot about the Ghost type. These hazards are going to be a really big problem for us. So he has massive hazards. He does withdraw. He wants to keep it around. And goes into Latios. Okay. Can't really do a lot against this Latios. With Arcanine at least. I have no idea what this thing's gonna do. Monster special attack, monster special defense. I'm gonna roar. Because I don't really know what this thing's gonna like. If he starts setting up Dragon Dances, I'm just gonna roar him out. Like, bye. I feel like he wants to set up on me. He substituted. That's fine. I'm roaring him out. That's cool. That is fine. Bye, lol. Cool. He brought in totally. Just fine. I'm gonna go into Venusaur is a solid play here. So I think I'm gonna have to do that. I need to get rid of these rocks. How am I gonna go about doing this? As soon as I bring Donphan in and have an opportunity with Donphan, he's just gonna bring a Mimikyu, so I need to Earthquake with him. How do I do this? Just racking through my head, like, the best way for me to get Donphan back out, so I can bait Mimikyu in, kill it, and then go for Rapid Spin. I'm faster, so I have no idea whether he switched or not. We bring in Venusaur again. He withdraws. Probably goes back to Latios. Big kicks. That's the... Okay, that's gonna hurt. He's gonna throw a physical move at me. He's gonna throw a nasty attack at me in a moment. Question mark. Perfect opportunity to bring Donphan in or not. If I bring Donphan in, and he has or Lucha. And we have double spikes. Yeah, he has like a chance to 2-hit KO me with the rocks and the spikes. So I can't get the safe switch in, which sucks. I really don't want to let go of Venusaur here, but I feel like I have to. In order to get Donphan back in. Because I can go into Arcanine. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I have to let go of Venusaur, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, but he like 2-hit KOs any one of my Pokemon, so I am just going to go for the Leech Seed. Go to Sky Attack. The Power Herb's going to activate here, and it's going to activate on Burden Boost. He's faster than my entire team anyways. I have to stay in after he's going to have to take it. I don't think I can win this match with the hazards up. That's a problem. I didn't want to sack Venusaur off here. I didn't. Like I didn't know what else to do. I'm gonna go into Donphan. Okay, so the question is, I can Rapid Spin here. Is Patters gonna predict that I'm gonna go for like Earthquake or something like that? I feel like I can't, because if I go for Earthquake and he stays in, he's going to Earthquake here because he's gonna predict me to go to Mimikyu, which is I've already done once, right? Then he stays in and just does that damage, and I can't get Rapid Spin up. There's that one option. Or he just switch straight into Mimikyu. I Rapid Spin, I miss because obviously he's Ghost type, and he just burns me. So it's like it's a flip right here. I have to just make the read. And it's honestly that I think this matters so much that it could quite easily end the game. And I actually don't think he wants to switch out here because, well, actually he doesn't know Mew's not Choice Scarfed yet, so it's either Earthquake or Rapid Spin now. And Patters is so smart. If I Rapid Spin here, I don't know when I'm gonna get Donphan back out, but if I lose, he's got to switch out. He's got to switch out. Yes! Wait, no! Oh, I got so scared because he U-turned and I was like, no, he didn't switch out. Oh, I made the right play. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, that's perfect. Made the right play. Made the right play. We made the right play. Oh my god. I don't know if that kills though. It does. Okay, because the burn. Oh, my heart just beat 1,000 minutes a second. Okay. Okay. Alright, sick. So, that's been the queue gone. I can rapid spin at my next given opportunity. Free. He might go into Latios right here. Let me see. Latios. It's mega now. The problem with the damage calcs on Showdown is they don't have a moveset for Mega Latios, so I don't know what moves then he's gonna put on typical IV spreads. So I have to figure that out myself. Like default sets. So I can get enough rough idea, because I know this thing can get like Surf. Can get Ice Beam. And it's got sub, so it's definitely a sub something set. Like it's sub D-Dance, sub Calm Mind, something along those lines. Knockoff to a Mega Latios is still doing like 45 to 54%, so if he tries to set up on me, I can knock off at least. Brings in Wayne. Okay, that's you. You're gonna get Sticky Webs up. You are either going to get Sticky Webs up, or you're going to Energy Ball me. I want to predict that he's going to predict me to switch out here. I want to make the read. Okay, so I think he's going to think that I'm going to switch out fearing Energy Ball here, right? Because I have options to go out into. He could also. Does this Sticky Webs really matter though? Do the Sticky Webs really matter to him right now? I don't think he thinks the Sticky Webs matter right now. I think Frankazy is the shot. But if he goes for Sticky Webs, I'm gonna regret it so hard. I don't think he can risk it. He can't risk it. He's gonna Energy Ball me. I'm going into Frankazy. Okay, made the right play. Cool. Cool. Alright. I can Morning Sun to get my HP up. He might set up Sticky Webs here, so I go for Extreme Speed and not lose all my health. We saw Gal, Vantula, Sticky Webs against Arcanine, and he's not Life Orb too, so he's probably Focus Sash. Flare Blitz does Extreme Speed can do half. I think that's a solid amount of HP I can get off there. And if he wants to switch into Totally or something, I'm still getting off some decent damage. So either a Morning Sun. The Thunder would do a lot of damage to me, actually. Thinking about it right now, actually. Thunder is gonna kill me. But then I can go into Sneasel and finish him off, so I think I'm gonna Extreme Speed here. He withdrew, okay. Okay. Goes into Totally. So I don't really have a switch in for anymore. Okay, Seismitoad. Support. Skull does like 50... Don't really have a Pokemon to go out into here. What can Mew do? You can't do a great deal to him. I can't really switch out into anything. I mean, I can switch into Mew. I'm gonna Morning Sun. I want to see what he's gonna do here. The Earthquakes. Well, Earthquake does because I haven't intimidated him. It's gonna do like 58.8 to 71. So it all depends on whether he has Earthquake or not. He has Earth Power. So that's not going to do as much. It puts me back, roughly around back down to the same, but I have leftovers to do. So I actually win this battle unless he gets a crit. Because he'll run out of PP. Actually, I'll run out of PP because Morning Sun will run out of PP, but he's Earth Powering me. So I have nothing to switch into on that. Nothing to switch into on that. I want to know if a Z... Will Z close combat kill? It won't. Oh my god, this is such a pain. This is such a pain. Flare Blitz does do a little bit more damage, so I could try and Flare Blitz him and try and get as much damage off, and then see if I can't kill him with Lucario's Z close combat, which might have a chance to kill. Or go into Sneasel. Oops. Sneasel. Fake out will do 10 points. Yeah, let's knock off, probably won't kill. I think I'm boned, honestly. I can't switch out. I can't switch out. Earth Power is killing everything. I guess I just Flare Blitz. I guess I just Flare Blitz here. Just get off as much damage. I think I've lost this game. I'm not. In my mind, I think I've lost this game. He's definitely physically defensive. He's definitely physically defensive. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to go around doing this. That's it. And with him being at, what, 75, 80% there? This is so hard. And with the hazards, it's just going to hurt so much. I don't think I could take down the rest of his team with the ones I have unless I have, like, Beanie around. But Beanie needs to be used here to take down Seismitoad. I go to Lucario. Unless I go to... I think I have to sack off Sneasel here. I have to go for Fake Out, Knock Off, do as much damage as possible. Okay, so let's see. Sneasel. I'll go for Fake Out here, which will do like 10 to 12%. Plus Knock Off afterwards. I mean, to be fair, what he could do is go into... I should probably have just gone for the raw knockoff here. Because what he can do... Or I even predicted it and tried to go for Icicle Crash. Because I only need a little bit of damage. I should have gone for Icicle Crash this turn. Actually. Because I only need Icicle Crash damage-wise. And then I come into Lucario and I can kill this thing. So I should have gone for Icicle Crash this time. Because he's going to switch into Holy Shit. I just need to give myself that extra 10-second thought. Because if he goes into Holucha here, I can't outspeed him. And then he just takes down the rest of my team. Very silly. He's very silly. He's going to switch into Holucha. Calling it right now. Should have raw Icicle Crashed. He's taking a long time thinking about it. He's had to make a decision. Oh, he stayed it in. Okay. I feel a little bit better about myself. Again, I only need so much. Leftovers is definitely being a pain in the ass right now, but if I can get the Icicle Crash flinch right now, that'd be amazing. And then I can come in with Lucario afterwards and deal with it. So I think Icicle Crash here is the solid. Instead of going for knockoff. At this point, I can't bring in Sneasel again either. I can't bring in Sneasel again, so this is his last time on the field. He's going to stay in, and that's... I've lost. That sucks. That's really sad. That sucks. Nothing to say about that. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore. That just kills everything. I don't want to play anymore. So I guess I'll just go for Psychic here because I mean, Psychic hits everything, I suppose, apart from. If I want to lock in myself into Ice Beam, I can get rid of Latios as well. Ice Beam is gonna do, I don't know, 32%. 2 Psychics will probably finish the game. Actually, I don't even think 2 Psychics will finish the game, so it's like. Check, I probably would. Just want myself an Ice Beam anyways, because I could care less. If I get Freeze, that'd be cool. But the fact that I missed the Icicle Crash there, like, I would have gone into Lucario, Z combated it, killed it, or he would have switched out. Like, it would have been different. I would, you know, it would have been... Scyther would have been at lower health. For those that are saying should have knocked off, but it's like, I was trying to cover both options when it comes to bringing Horlucha, because Horlucha just eats my ass otherwise. And now without Sneasel, I lose anyways, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, actually doesn't matter. Go for Ice Beam. If I can get a Freeze, it'd be cool. He's not EV, he can't be EV, but Freeze would be nice. Cool. Yeah, that's game. Oh, I lived. That's cool. That's pretty neat, I guess. Yeah, if I only had any hope of winning, I think that was it. But because I need a Beanie to take care of the Horlucha, so I don't outspeed him. So well, at least I don't have to burn my Z move now, I guess. I have to close combat though. Alright, let's bring in Lucario. I have to close combat. Extreme speed doesn't guarantee the KO. I think he's at like 22%, and that's at the max roll, so I have to close combat here. And then I have to reduce my stats. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. It does not matter. If he brings in, I guess I'll just play for differential at this point. If he brings this Latios in, I don't outspeed it, and I've got negative speed, negative defense right now. There comes Latios. Probably just gonna hit me as hard as he can, really. Crunch can do a lot of damage from here. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything here. I'm just gonna Extreme Speed and see how much I can do, I guess. Side Shock. Boom. Yeah, I would have killed anyways if like I put Side Shock on here as a timid. Just to see. I might have survived if I switched up, but then the hazards are here, so it's doesn't make a difference. And that's the game. Sorry, I just lost all motivation towards the end of that. It's kind of disheartening when you lose so many times in a row, so I'm hoping you guys can understand. Granted, the last 2 weeks were more or less my fault. The past 2 weeks, not including this one, because I was away and then I had friends over, so I should have prepped better for that. This week was totally, you know, Pat just whipped my ass 100%. He did a fucking fantastic job, so shout outs to him. Definitely check him out. You know, links in the description. I don't even have to say that for Patters, but you know the drill. Links in the description. Very, very upset with that, honestly. I don't think I could have won anyways, but it would have affected the differential. Again, apologize for my lack of emotion. Well, actually, I'm probably showing more emotion right now, the fact that I'm so salty, but yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.